For today's video, we're going to find out where the power comes from when you switch over to E85. So this is a 2017 C7 Grand Sport, which means it has the all motor, 6.2 liter. And we added a cold air intake, a set of long tube headers, and E85. So I just got done with the bolt-on tuning with pump gas with regular 93 octane at the pump. And now we switched it over to E85. So the question is, where does the power come from? E85 is an ethanol-based fuel. So it does two things. One, you have cooling, just like when you spread alcohol or alcohol evaporates, it has that cold feeling. Or if you ever had a chance to spray pure alcohol in your hand, you'll feel how cold it gets because it evaporates quickly. When it evaporates, it absorbs the heat from the atmosphere from around it to cool things off, but also raises the octane. I don't know if there's an actual specific octane for E85 exactly, because you can have E60, E70, E75, but it's right around, what I've heard is right around 105. That's like technically about what you get. So the question is, does the power gain on E85 come from the cooling aspect of the fuel when it's sprayed into the cylinder, or from the octane allowing you to run more timing? Because you can start the ignition earlier and get a better ignition into the engine and make more power. So we're going to find out. This is the run with pump 93 octane. It made 430 pounds of torque, 419 horsepower. As you can see, it's just regular graph for a bolt-on car. And now we're going to switch over to E85 and we're going to do a pull with no added timing. We're just going to do a clean pull with the same timing as this and see what the gain is. Then we're going to add timing and see what gained more. Switching to E85 with no timing or the added timing, where the power came from, and then we'll be able to know. So follow along. Okay, we just did the E85 pull with no timing, and now, just for simplicity's sake, we're just going to add 5 degrees to the flex fuel table. So this is going to add 5 degrees past 56 grams per cylinder load. So that'll add 5 across the board, and we'll see what kind of power we gain. Our first run with the E85 with no timing whatsoever, so the same timing that we were running on 93 octane. You can see it here on the dotted line. Gained us 22 pounds of torque and 20 horsepower. So it's a pretty good gain, pretty happy with it. That's the factory numbers, this is it. So it's 452, 439. As you can see, it's 22 pounds of torque, 20 horsepower. And then with the additional 5 degrees of timing, you could see this smaller dotted line is the run with the no timing, and the solid is the run with the 5 degrees. You can see there was almost no gain down low, and it started getting a little bit when the cylinder pressure actually got a little higher at peak torque, because that's when the timing's more needed. But that total was 458 and 446 horsepower. So that's only a gain of 6 pounds of torque and 7 horsepower. So as you can see, the power in the ethanol, running it on the direct injection motor, comes from the cooling aspects. It comes from the fact that it's an alcohol-based fuel, and not really the timing. Timing gained us 6 and 7. I mean, 5 degrees of timing and 6 pounds of torque, 7 horsepower. Obviously, the power is in the alcohol, and just one more thing to learn. But remember, this is a bolt-on car. It's a little different with forced induction when you need the timing. So that's it. Hope you learned something today.